guys, hi, welcome to another What I Eat in a Day on Weight Watchers Freestyle. I'm making breakfast right now, so if you saw my grocery haul, my Trader Joe's and Aldi's grocery haul, you should know that I got these maple chicken breakfast sausage. Yeah, that's the full name. And they've turned out to be really tasty. They're not as like sweet and mapley. Oh shoot, I have to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay. So they're not as sweet and mapley as I would want, or as I would necessarily hope for, but honestly they're pretty good. So I kind of want to chit chat with you guys about something. So as I'm making my breakfast, which I'll explain in a sec, we could talk. So if you guys saw my other video, you guys know that I am trying to not eat as many chips, even like my barbecue pop chips that I love, or I'm trying not to have my like Lay's poppables, even though white cheddar, and also the creamy jalapeno is amazing. And if you are not struggling with portion control for chips, you should do it. But yeah, so I'm struggling with honest tracking and really counting out and really measuring, and I think it's really starting to show on my scale. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like make myself a bigger breakfast a little bit later, so it's like 9:30, and I usually have lunch at like 11:30, 12, something like that. So I'm trying to make myself a substantial breakfast in hopes that it will help me not be super hungry. Do you hear that? If you hear that, it is the ice machine, which is pretty noisy. Yeah, pretty noisy. So so that's what I'm doing. So I need to talk to you guys because you guys know I have been suspecting that eggs kind of make my tummy not feel so good, you know, and it's like, it's really not feel so good. So I've been experimenting with like, is it really eggs or is it not? I still obviously don't have a definitive answer because I have not gone to my doctor and gotten tested or anything like that, but maybe one day I will. So my plan for this week was, I was thinking of, I'm cutting my apple with this thing. I do not know if this honestly makes it easier. Do you think this makes it easier? I feel like I just don't have enough like muscle strength to make it easier, because if you watch, come on, come on, come on, go, go, go. Oh, it's so hard. It is faster, I guess, but easier, debatable. Yeah, so anyway, so about the eggs, I have been thinking about like experimenting to try to figure out, is it really the eggs? How much eggs can I have? Is it the yolk or is it the egg white? So I was thinking that this week I would try to make French toast and have different types of French toast with the sausage, because French toast is basically, I just use this Sara Lee 45 calorie bread and this whole wheat one, and it's only 1 point for a piece of bread. And if you just put some eggs and some cinnamon and vanilla, voila, easy French toast, not gourmet or whatever, but easy enough. And then I just figured with the sausage, that's like a bigger breakfast. I like French toast, it would work out well. And that'd be great. It would help me with my portion control thing. So what I did was I tried to make it, and I made the French toast with only egg whites. So I did that Monday. Today's Wednesday when we're filming. It's launch day for Amy's Small World. I get pretty nervous on launch day, so I'm hoping by filming that it'll help with my nerves. So thank you, you guys. Oh, you know what? I think the sausage needs to be turned. Want to come with me and see what it looks like? Let's do that. All right. Oh yeah, I've been chatting for too long with you guys. Oh dang it, Amy, come on. Yeah, so these are the chicken sausage. Oh well, I like it burnt. Does anybody else like their sausage a little bit burnt and toasty like this? When it gets this crunchy, I turned it down because I'm talking to you guys. If you like your sausage like this, let me know, because I really do. Ooh, yeah, get crunchy, get crunchy. All right, so I tried the French toast and I made it with, I'm going to adjust it a little bit. I made the French toast with just egg whites, and honestly, like, not a lot. Like, it was not good for my tummy. So what I'm trying to make for breakfast today is I'm trying to make like eggless French toast, which, yes, I know is basically just regular toast, but I'm trying to make like a fancy French toast. So I'm peeling and I'm cutting up a Granny Smith apple, because I kind of want that to be my topping. So once this chicken sausage is done cooking, I am planning on sauteing these little, so I just made them into like little chunks. Cover my face, focus on this apple. Whatever, you guys can see. I'm going to saute these apples with some cinnamon, kind of warm it up and make it almost, I'm hoping, similar to the fried apples at Cracker Barrel that I love and so good, and put it on top of that, put on top of toast. So I actually did this Monday, no, not Monday, yesterday, but I did it with banana, and it was great. It was super delicious, really filling, and it worked really well because yesterday I didn't have any chips at all, and I didn't feel grumpy or anything like this. So I think this can work. Let's see. All right, so I don't really have a lot else to say other than, like, I'm so thankful for this YouTube for so many reasons, and one of it is like I really do get nervous for different collection launches. Like today is our fall collection, and I always get really nervous about it, and it's so nice to like to be able to talk to you, because you don't, like, it's just helpful. So thanks for watching for a different reason than normal. Okay, I kind of cleaned my pan. Here are my apples. So and then I just have some cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle cinnamon. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to add a splash of vanilla. Yeah, then I'll put a little bit of vanilla. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. That's good choice, good choice. Alright, then I'm just going to let these cook down. I added some water, just hoping that if I put a lid on top of it, it'll kind of steam them to make it soft. So we'll see, just experimenting. Alright, here's my 3-point breakfast. 2 for the sausage and just 1 for the 45-calorie bread. And honestly, I think adding the water really helped steam the apples, because I don't know if you could tell, but they are super soft. So we'll see. I'll let you know how this tastes. Hey, so breakfast is done. The apple thing, it was fine. Not amazing though. Definitely not like Cracker Barrel amazing fried apple things. Do not expect that, which is what I was expecting, and I was disappointed. I did not manage my expectations. But P.S. burn your chicken sausage, people. I feel like it adds even more flavor, which I also believe with homemade sweet potato fries. I burn them a little bit on purpose. And I think I'm going to be burning my chicken sausage even more on purpose. It was really good. It was really good. Do you do that? And yeah, so the apple thing, it was fine, but it didn't, for some reason, I think I was just hoping for like apple pie filling kind of a deal, and it just tasted what it was. No magic. it tasted like warm apples with cinnamon and vanilla, which that's not bad, but just not what I was expecting. Maybe my next what I eat in a day, I will show you the version I do with bananas, because that's really good. I'll show you what I do for that. My bananas just are too green still to do it. Yeah, but I think it is really, really flavorful, and I'm hoping that it works to keep me full, so we'll see. Yeah, I gotta get back to work, and I'm actually thinking I might exercise. I usually exercise like before dinner, but I might exercise earlier. We'll see. I'm sure you're super interested in that. Hi guys, so it is lunchtime now. I did some work. I worked out on the treadmill, and I took a shower, and I washed my hair, and I'm wearing my cocoa ears because when my hair's wet, I just like to let it air dry, and this just holds it back from my face. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to make a grilled chicken sandwich with, let me show you. Grilled chicken sandwich with the Trader Joe's aioli, garlic, and mustard sauce. This thing as a spread, and then I'm going to attempt to make butternut squash fries. These have never turned out ever with these. I do not know how to do, I just don't. So we're, oh, hello, there we go. So we'll see if they turn out great. If they don't, it's not a surprise. Alright, let's talk about lunch. We had the good, the bad, and the ugly. The ugly was those butternut squash fries because they looked ugly because I burnt them, but they were burnt but also mushy. Like, I took one bite and then I was like, nope, not for me. So I have tried these in the air fryer, but they just get burnt so quick, and I don't know. If you know how to cook them, I want them to taste like fries. Like, I guess not taste like fries, but I want them the consistency of fries. If you know how to do that, or if you have a way where you love those butternut squash zigzags from Trader Joe's, please let me know, because I just feel like they have good potential and I want them to work. I just don't know how to make them work. I still have some more in the box where I could try different things, but I'm not emotionally ready. So I didn't end up eating those, and the little cup of Boathouse Ranch that I got was to dip those fake fries, but I didn't end up eating that. So basically I had strawberries in the sandwich. Strawberries, 0 points, great, loved it. And the sandwich was really good. Honestly, actually, my bad, because I said the good, the bad, and the ugly. My bad is I think I stacked that sandwich too high, because I totally dropped part, like, it just fell. And so basically all my grilled onions just ended up like, and part of my chicken ended up sliding off, and so I had to throw it away. So it was just a little bit of chicken with the lettuce, tomatoes in the bun. But the really like possibly a hidden gem is that Trader Joe's garlic aioli mustard sauce that I showed you. So for a couple of teaspoons it's 0 points, but I think if you get up to a tablespoon, which I definitely did, it's 1 point. Oh my goodness, that has a lot of flavor. Like, it is mustardy, so so just warning, but like, man, I am going to try that on a turkey burger later, and it is going to be good. So my lunch, because the bun is the Aldi bun, I love those Aldi buns. They're only 3 points, and I just like them because I feel like they're really good size. So basically it was the bun and then the spread, so 3 points. So my lunch only came out to 4 points, which is interesting. So we'll see if that keeps me full until dinner. It is late, it's like 1:40 now, and I just finished the lunch, so who knows, we'll see. All right, gotta get back to work. Hey guys, another headband change, because I made this myself, and I have a gigantic head, and this does not hurt my head, so I couldn't find it earlier, but I found it. All right, so it is about dinner time. My husband is getting hungry, so I'm going to try to make dinner. Now, this is 100% a full-on experiment, and I have no idea how it's going to taste, so let me show you. I'm going to try this Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi. Now, everybody on the internet, if you look for like Weight Watchers, Trader Joe's like hauls or favorites, so many people love this. And I'm very skeptical because I do not very much like cauliflower at all. But so it's 4 points for a cup, which is great. Plus then you feel like you're healthy because you're eating cauliflower. And the first ingredient, if it'll ever focus, probably not, is cauliflower. You'll just have to trust me. But I am going to do the pan sauteed, this is not helpful, it's blurry. I'm going to do the pan sauteed version, so let me show you that. Oh, and also I have, that's been defrosting, I have a 0 point marinara sauce that I actually made before I was really trying to film things, and that I kept in the freezer. But I will put a link below. It's a crock pot slow cooker recipe, and I thought it came out really well, but I made it like a long time ago, and it's been in the freezer. Yeah, so let's get started. Hello. I'm throwing it out, but it's for the good reason. Guess what? YouTube did not lie to me. It is amazing. So my mom was here, so she came, but she's gone now. So she came and she took a bite. She's going out to dinner with my aunts and uncles and stuff. She came and she took a bite because like I made her just a little bite with some of my sauce on it, and she was like, this is really good. Can I try it without the sauce? I was like, sure. She's like, oh my gosh, it's even better without the sauce. Like, it's just so good. So I was like, interesting. So I tried it. I tried the cauliflower gnocchi without the sauce. So good. And honestly, I think part of the reason why it's so good is because I did cook it in olive oil. And just when you have been, like, when you've been cooking things with being like, with using so little fat, even if it's a healthy fat, then I just feel like you really taste it when you do use some of it. And so I'm ditching the sauce, people. I know I made that homemade marinara. I defrosted it and everything, but this is so good on its own. And let me show you. I gotta show you. So, do you see? These little things are so crispy and it's so tasty. I don't even get it. I don't get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just browning up some sausage just to kind of go with it. Let me show you what the sauce is. I'm too excited, people. Dinner's getting me all excited. Alright, so I am just using 2 ounces of this. I think it's 3 points for 2 ounces, so it's a little bit, but not too bad. I will show you, and then, yeah, I'll show you the points after I'm done eating, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I'm going to have 2 slices of this Aldi sourdough toast. This has so much flavor, I don't need to put anything on it, because it's so good and I like it so much. But sourdough bread is my favorite thing on this planet. So I'm just toasting this, so I thought I would show you what I'm getting. This is what my dinner is looking like. So I have an apple, a small mountain of sourdough bread, which is my favorite, cauliflower gnocchi with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and then, well, I burnt these, which seems to be what I'm doing today, and then the chicken sausage. I am excited. I'll let you know how it is and all the points for this after I'm done eating, because I'm hungry. Alright, here is my points. You can see I used all 23. Dinner was quite intense and took up most of my points. So I had the cheese, olive oil, gnocchi, sourdough bread, and then the little chicken things. I am back in my workroom, ready to work and sew. I'm going to spend the evening working because I kind of took some time to like exercise. I don't know. It's just launch day, so it's really busy. Thank you guys so much thank you for subscribing. Like I said before, like, making these YouTube videos, especially on days that are really stressful, help me a lot because it helps me to just have something else to focus on. And I feel when I make these videos, particularly the like Weight Watchers weight loss videos, it makes me feel really good for a couple of reasons. So the first thing, like, it makes me feel good because it's like it forces me to think and to process about like living a healthy lifestyle, and then I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to live a healthy lifestyle. So I just feel good that I'm definitely still learning about these things, but I'm trying, so I'm just proud of myself for that. And then also by sharing it with you guys on YouTube, I do really hope that it is encouraging for you and it is helpful, even though I obviously am not an expert, as you definitely saw today in my cooking videos. But I just hope that you guys can learn alongside me as like we're doing it together, and that also makes me feel good. Like, it makes me feel that regardless of how helpful I am, like I'm trying, you know, I'm doing what I can in my little introverted self to be able to try to help others. And then because, man, I absolutely love Amy Small World and running a small business. I think it's really helping to continue to develop and build my character and who I am. But this unpredictable income things, it is stressful. It just is stressful. And launch day, like on slower months or during launch days, it just brings up the stress and the worry. And so making these videos does help, because it does, at least, it just makes me think of, you know what, like my purpose in life is not to make money. Like that's not what I'm about. Of course, obviously I have to make money to buy these healthy foods or whatever, but it just helps to remind me that there are other parts to me, and I am not defined as a small business owner. Like my success and failure as a person has nothing to do with how much money I make. It has nothing to do with how well my business is going. And honestly, it doesn't even have to do, like my value as a person has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with on a scale. It personally, because this is, I don't know if you know, but I'm a Christian, and I value myself because I believe that I am God's creation, and I am just trying to live my life in a way that would be pleasing to Him, and that is where I find my value. Like I can't earn my value. My value is being God's daughter. So like that's just it. You know, I cannot do anything to take away or to add to it. It is just there, and everybody has that same value of being a creation of God. And so it's hard. Sorry. sorry. I'm getting a little bit too, I'm just thinking about it. So if you had a bad week or if you had a good week, if you had a good week, it doesn't make you more valuable as a person, and if you had a bad week, it doesn't make you less valuable. That's just what I believe, and that's just how I live my life. But that's hard. Sometimes it's hard because I am such a goal-oriented person. That sometimes it's hard. But anyways, this video helps. Making this video helps. You help me, and I really, really appreciate you guys watching. If you are new, I would love for you to subscribe. That would be great. If you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up. And if you know what to do with those butternut squash zigzags, or like I really want to make them into fries, but if you're like, Amy, I tried every single way, they do not make good crunchy fries, I will give it up. But please tell me what they do make, because the flavor is good. Like, how do I make them? How? Just how? Okay, if you could answer that, that'd be lovely. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.